Alright guys, what is going on? Today we got a bit of a challenge. So today we will be doing some planting here. We got our Kinsey 3600 and we will be planting soybeans on all of our fields. So this field is actually quite huge. So we got a lot of work to do here. And that field over there. So that is the challenge. We're going to get these two fields done today. So we have joined these two fields together. You can kind of see where we joined them right here. So just a little bit different texture. But yeah, these fields are pretty big. You can kind of see how big they are. We've already walked quite a ways and we are halfway through the field. So yeah, pretty big field, but we got lots of work to do now. So we're not going to waste much time, and we're just going to get right into it. We're going to start planting some soybeans. We got those two fields up there growing. I'll show you once we get up there, but they are growing. They have all the fertilizer on them, so they're 100% fertilized. So that is awesome, and they are ready to go. So that's good. We can just get right into harvest once those are ready to be harvested, and that should work out amazing. But this thing is almost done, so let's just kind of pull into the field here and set up our GPS. So it is done folding. Let's set up the GPS. There we go. Guidance steering. Boom. And let's drop it down and turn it on. Select our first line. Looks like we got two headlands on the go, which is fine. And just leaves us more room to turn around. So that should be good. But this field, oh, we're in the trees there. This field is actually fairly big as well. It doesn't look like it, but it actually is. If we pull up the map, here we are, you can actually see how far this one goes back there. So we've already went this far, and that's like a third of the way. So we gotta go all that way and then back up around. And that's the field that we joined together. I wonder if it doesn't quite show both fields and their acres together. So 5.1 and 5.14. So that's probably like 11 acres total. So not terribly big, but decently sized, I would think. So yeah, that'll be a bit of a challenge with our 12-row planter. But I think we can accomplish it. Guys, just so we're clear, we are back on our farm that we made on Riverbend Springs. I don't have a name for these series yet. So I have two series on the go, but I don't have names for them. I need names, guys. Give me some names in the comments and I will pick some. And I will figure out what we should call them so we can keep them separate and understand what we're talking about. Because I feel like you guys would have been confused if I didn't specify what farm and we're just planting when we finished up planting last video on the other series. So if you missed that, you better go check it out because it's pretty good. But yeah, we are back on our Riverbend Springs farm. So I'll show you guys up there when we go and grab our sprayer. If we do this video, we probably are just going to be focusing on planting because we got a lot to do. We got a lot of planting to do. There's a big field over there that we need done, so that's what we'll be doing. Hopefully this Kinsey planter is going to be working good for us and we don't break down at all, because that is not what we need right now. So hopefully we can get that going and finish all this in one video. All right, so here, like right here, is a good example of how bad Giants did with their road directions. I don't know a better way of explaining it, but like the rows aren't even following the planter really. Like they can be going a completely different direction of the planter. It just kind of sucks. So I was wondering if there would be someone that could do RCR for Riverbend Springs, because that I feel like would be the ultimate map. There's not much RCR stuff out, but maybe we could partner. You could do the map, because I don't know how to do RCR maps, but I know how to do RCR planters. So we could get quite a bit of stuff out. I'm not sure if there's anyone out there that knows how to do it for 25 or for a big map like this. And Riverbend Springs might not run very good with RCR for those lower end PCs. But I think it would be so cool to have RCR on Riverbend Springs because Riverbend Springs, in my opinion, is the best map out right now. So that would be super cool. Hit me up on Discord if you are interested. My Discord link or server link is linked down below. Just private message me and we'll get the stuff figured out because that would be so cool. Lots of people would love it. So yeah, message me if you're interested because I think that would be so cool. Have some RCR on Riverbend Springs. Like right here, look, the planter is not even going that direction and it's making the lines go that direction. Crazy. Not good. But we're getting close to the end of the field here, so we will have to turn around. And also, I just wanted to clarify, RCR means row crop ready. I know there's some people that I've met don't know what that is. That is row crop ready, where it makes it so that the plants follow the planter and make it all in the line of the planter went. It's a little bit harder to plant, but it looks way better. So instead of everything being in grid form like that field is, it all follows the planter and you actually have headlands, not just grid to form, and it is so cool. I do a lot of that in my live streams on FarmSim22 on Twitch or YouTube, wherever I feel like that day. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button if you want to see what RCR is, because I will be happy to show you in those live streams. So go check out. I think there should be some leftover live streams. Like, I don't take my live streams down, so you can go back and watch them if you miss them. So if you want to see what RCR is, find one of the I'm playing FarmSim22 because I don't want to play FarmSim25 live streams. That's what they're called. They're just on my channel page. You go to live streams, it's there. But back to the topic. I think this field and that field shouldn't actually take that long because we're halfway done. The rows are getting shorter, so it's taking less time to get down there. So I would say we're halfway done this field. And we've only been recording for 11 minutes. My time, not your guys' time. This will be like 5 minutes, not even your time. So it's pretty crazy. We're going along pretty quick, so I think we should be able to achieve our goal. Fingers crossed. Hopefully we get it. Yeah, I'm excited to do that field because that field's going to be a beast to harvest. All right, and just like that, we are on our last pass. So that didn't take too terribly long at all. It is time to move on to the next field. We're not even going to waste any time because we need to get this done. So yeah, guys, that is the farm right there. That's the farm I was talking about. Wow. It looks really good. I love the color. A lot of red. It's really bright red, sadly, but that's what came with the farm. So that's what we ended up having. And those fields are growing up. They look super good. Got lots of plants on them so far. Lots of soybeans coming up. So that's good. That makes me happy and glad that it's going to yield good. Or I'm hoping to. We got a 100% fertilizer on there. So should be good. Right, and just like that, we are finishing up our first headland. So we will move on to the second one. It's actually not taking nearly as long as I was thinking it would. But it looks like we got some weird GPS lines going on. So I'm going to set cruise control, look at our GPS here. Yeah, we got some lines going on an angle for some reason. I think it's just going off of the top one, but I would think I would prefer them if they went up and down. But we're going to try it side to side, see how it goes, and then go from there. But not sure why it went side to side. It must be longer going side to side than up and down. So that's the only way I could see it wanting to go side to side. But yeah, looks like we're getting closer to the end of the field here, so we'll need to turn around and go back that way. But yeah, you can see right there, the row lines are not following the planter, which just looks boring and unrealistic. So that's why RCR is made. But we don't have that quite in FarmSim25 yet. Unless you guys know of any maps, then join the Discord and send them in mod sharing because I need an RCR map for 25. I can't stand this rows going that way when the plant is going that way. Just looks goofy. But, oh well. We are getting this field done. We are now into the second half of the field on our second headland as well, which is super cool. getting this field done. It's actually not taking nearly as long as I would think to do a headland. So I think this field might get done fairly quick. Put your guesses down below how long it took. I'll keep track of it. I've already been keeping track, so put your guesses down below and I'll see who is the closest. And just like that, we are done our headlands and we're on our side-to-side rows. So that is awesome. We did end up making a little bit of a strikeout, but since we have GPS, we can do what we want. And as long as the whole field is seeded, it doesn't matter. So now we'll go back for that little pie shape area there. We'll shut the planter off and lift it and then turn around. Oh, we selected our wrong GPS line. Oh well, we got it. There we go. That's the right one. Drop her down and turn the seeder on, and it is moving. Awesome. And then once we get to the end, we'll come and grab that small piece and then do that up and down one right there. So that's awesome. But yeah, I actually kind of really like this setup. I think I wouldn't even go any bigger because this planter just works so good. It gets super dirty though, as you can tell. It is really black, but oh well. It is what it is. That just means everything is working good and the ground is a little bit moist but also really dry. Because look how dusty it is. You can see all that dust rolling off. But it's sticking, so that means it's a little bit moist, so that's good. That's what we want. Perfect for seeding is when there's a little bit of moisture in the ground, and it just works good. But yeah, this tractor seems to be pulling it just fine. We will have to get a disc for tillage because we don't have one at the moment. So once it comes tillage time, we'll need a disc. So going to be keeping an eye on the market, seeing if anything pops up. But as of now, I haven't seen much. So keep our eye open and hopefully we snag a good disc. Hey guys, something funny that I just noticed. It's funny how the planter is getting like so dirty and all that stuff. And it's just getting filthy. And then we got our tractor here and it barely has any dirt on it. It's like not even getting a little bit dirty. The rims are the only thing that are getting a little bit dirty. So that's kind of funny actually. But must be just something wrong with the mod. Not sure what's going on. But yeah, it's kind of funny anyway. I just noticed that and I thought I would share because like we've been doing a lot of planting and haven't even washed the tractor once. I think we washed the planter when we parked it, but that's about it. After we did those two fields, we washed it, but we didn't even wash the tractor then. So that is kind of funny. Not sure why it's doing that, but it's kind of funny anyway. But I think we are like almost halfway down the field. Maybe not quite, but close anyway. So that is good. We're moving along pretty quick. After this, we'll definitely be not have enough time to do spraying. Maybe I'll just do the spraying myself. It doesn't take too terribly long, so it won't be too much time of spraying, but it'll be definitely too long for a video. So I will be doing that on my own, and we will see how that goes. Get our 100% yield on this field, or at least a try to, and that should work pretty good. Alright guys, so we're in the cab of the John Deere now. I'm just getting a little bit of first person view. I don't think I've really went into depth on this tractor, shown too much of it. We can rotate the seat, which is super cool. Rotate the seat side to side. We're getting close to the field, so now I have to pay attention here. There we go. I'm just gonna turn around real quick. There we go. Awesome. And yeah, so we got quite a few monitor configurations. So these aren't even like all of them. There's like some big monitors that you can put in here. But we went with our John Deere monitor. That's the GPS. Then we got a bale monitor, which we don't really use. So we could probably take it out and replace it with a different one. But we don't really have any different ones at the moment. But then we got our Kinsey monitor, so it's just tracking how fast we're moving and how much seed we're putting in. We don't have that hooked up at the moment, so that's why it's not showing on the top. But still super cool monitor. when we have everything hooked up, it works really good. But at the moment, we do not, because the guy that we bought it from didn't give us all of it. We just recently bought it, and this is like our first planting season with it. So we haven't gotten that yet. So that's why that's not working. Well, moving on up here, we got our two-way radio. We're on channel 1. When the grandpa comes out to work on the farm, we usually talk on channel 1. Sometimes if it's too busy, we'll move to channel 9 or whatever, just to get away from all the chatter. But yeah. And then we got our John Deere radio. Only plays radio, doesn't even have Bluetooth. Kind of really sucks. But that's something John Deere does, so you have to buy a new radio or only listen to the actual radio, like the FM, AM radio type thing. Got some somewhat good speakers. Usually people replace those, but oh well. One kind of annoying thing on this tractor is this main monitor hides that second monitor, which this main monitor displays all the same stuff as that one, just speed, RPM, and gear. But oh well. It is what it is. We got our buddy's seat, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We also got a fire extinguisher for when we're baling so we don't catch on fire. We haven't done much for baling with this tractor yet, so if you guys would like to see that, let me know. Because I can find a John Deere baler, which would be super cool, and it would look so good behind this tractor. We'll take the duals off so we're not too wide, maybe, and do all that stuff. So that would be super cool, actually. Let me know if you want to see that, because that would be kind of cool. All right, last pass. That's super cool. Okay, we've got to lower our planter down. Back up here, lower it down. Awesome. There we go. Now we can keep going. That would have been sucky if we made it all the way down and then realized our planter wasn't even lowered. But good thing I noticed right away. So that is lowered. We are on our last headland here. Or not headland, up and down pass. So that is super cool. And then we'll be able to park it over by the farm. And yeah, it'll be pretty sweet. And then we can start spraying and harvesting. So I think our header is actually quite a bit bigger than our planter, so that should work okay. So we should have pretty good production with that combine that we got and that header. But just like that, we are done. So we can fold that up. And yeah, while that is folding, I will give you guys a bit of an outro. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit the like button and subscribe, because I try and post out as best of content as I can. I'm still learning all this stuff, so gotta be patient, right? But yeah, we got a lot of stuff done. It looks like our planter is done folding, so I'm gonna go wash that thing because it is super dirty, and I'll talk to you guys later. So bye.